that's when you put your body on the line like that and get a player control foul, it's a turnover. And outstanding job. Let's take another look at it right here. Got position, no question about it. Great job by our PIAA officials to make that call. It was the right call.
That's the second personal on Tavon Jones, who's had a tough individual day. Has grabbed 8 rebounds, but no points. They're 0 for 6 from the field and has turned it over, Phil, 4 times.
Wow. There's little things you can do to help with your team, though. Sometimes you're not, you may not be scoring, you may be turning it over, but there's little things that you can do to help your team get a win.
Montecalvo, and got it altered. Mills might have gotten a piece. Prioritize 4 lead changes this afternoon. That's Civics and Sciences leading by as many as 7. Mills going to the bucket and will go to the line.
Tough move by the senior. 2 seniors on the Mass Civic Science team. And Mills, number 1, and Squid Watson, number 20. Both the players are team leaders. And they're responsible for getting this team where they're at, getting to those tough games, getting those wins in overtime over Constitution in the semis to get them here. The senior leadership. Big foul shots coming from Mills.
13 now for Samaj Mills. Only Luke Ruggery with more in this game. And what's been an all-around game. 3 rebounds, a pair of assists, a pair of steals, a pair of blocks. Laying it on the line.
So many of these players on both sides just laying it all out there. Very aggressive basketball game. Both teams evenly matched. No one's backing down from anybody in this matchup. Some great man-to-man matchups as well.
Couple of big free throws for Mills. Now sharing game honors with Luke Ruggery, 14 for him. Helton drawing in the double. Somebody's open. It's Ruggery, but too much. Now, where do you get to the point where you milk even more clock? I guess not at that point. Poplar with a quick miss.
No, it's tough for this team. They're so used to going to the rim and attacking the glass. They have the ability, we've seen it with their offense, their motion offense, to take some time off the clock. But these players their instinct is to get to the basket.
Big shot for Witherspoon from where the big fish swim.
Yeah, that was almost at the G of the Giants Center. Long range shot to spark his team. Now they have to do it on the defensive side. They need a turnover. They need to stop here.
Watson, kick out, Mills, and can't convert. Run out, Witherspoon, got it poked from behind. And Ruggery, we're tied.
That's the junior, Kyle Ruggery, getting it done. That was a great play by Witherspoon, the rebound at the offensive end, and then the attack the glass. You see the quick hands of the Mighty Elephants to get the ball knocked out, but Kyle Ruggery at the right spot at the right time, and that was a big 2 for BG.
A timeout for Lonnie Diggs, pandemonium in that Bishop Guilfoyle student section. They came for a battle. It's certainly been one. Witherspoon from deep. And they were able to get another bucket. Chris Jennings guys have tied it up.
Did you know you can watch all of your favorite PCN originals and more at home or on the go? Download the PCN app on your favorite device and tune in to see what makes Pennsylvania's heart beat. Watch videos on demand, see multiple live streams, and check out the free selected programs and events. PCN, Pennsylvania Politics and Policy, History and Culture, Sports, and more.
And a big-time call on Jihad Watson. An offensive foul.
what has been one of the biggest scores this afternoon for the Elephants, the Mighty Elephants. So coming back now to the Marauders.
Great job by Witherspoon taking over the 5'9" junior. Watch him go here. That three-pointer goes in. Witherspoon was not done. On the defensive side, the big stuff for Witherspoon. Then using the dribble, the great pass, outstanding look. Oh, that was nice. Are you kidding me? To Kyle Ruggery, the no-look pass by Witherspoon. And then you want to talk about depth? Oh, yeah, that's deep. The big three-pointer by Witherspoon, bringing his team back, getting on the floor, getting it off to Kyle Ruggery, who gets the basket for two. What a job by Witherspoon, the junior, helping the Marauders tie this basketball game up.
I don't know. Who do you think has the highest rank there, Phil Shaner, in that Marauder student section? Do we go from private to sergeant to who's the lieutenant? I don't know.
They're all together and they're all looking for it. Hopefully their first boys basketball championship. They have 6 girls championships. Bishop Guilfoyle has been a power in the state basketball ranks and girls basketball. Their last basketball championship for the girls was in 2010, and most recently those 3 football state titles in a row. That stretch from 2014 to 2016, but they want to become a boys basketball school here if they could get a win.
Somebody 2.5 away from getting it. And the hands for Zahir Jackson, but it stays at this end.
Hands. The Mighty Elephants always have their hands around the basketball.
Witherspoon trying to take care of it. Got to the bucket, good decision. Off the penetration, ain't got to take it away. Mills out to Edwards. And Helton wasn't ready for that. You know where they want to go. Ruggery for the lead! There it is!
He's the guy you want to get that shot. He is the heart of this team.
Watson with a quick answer.
And Watson is the heart of Mass Civic Science. Squid Watson, the senior. You need a big bucket. Watson's going to answer. It's a battle of these 2 seniors in Ruggery and Squid Watson with a state championship on the line.
And what ends up being a 9th team foul on the Mighty Elephants. Front end of a 1-and-1 coming.
Just the way that both of these teams have played here this afternoon in this 2A title game. You're talking about teams as aggressive as they have played. It's evenly matched in some man-to-man matchups. It's been awesome to watch.
Witherspoon. It gives them the lead. Puts it at 2.
Substitution for the Mighty Elephants, number 2.
Ruggery was able to be responsible for what was the 5th lead change. And what a game for Josiah Witherspoon. If Division I coaches didn't know about him before, they certainly will now.
No doubt about it.
Watson trying to create, draws the contact on Witherspoon. That's the 15th foul.
The one thing about Witherspoon, he did not play that much last year. You know what he did in practice last year as the 7th guy off the bench, 8th guy off the bench. Coach had him playing Luke every day at practice. That made him a great on-ball defender. We've seen it here today. Having to play Luke Ruggery all season last year in his sophomore season.
Watson! And we're tied again.
We have notes next to Squid Watson, and it says, wants to make the big plays, always making big shots. And that was a huge shot by Squid Watson. You can just see his body language that he wants the basketball. Watson looking, no hesitation, and boom. You could tell he wanted it. His teammates know that he wants the basketball. Outstanding shot by Squid Watson. Team leader, one of 2 seniors on Coach Diggs's Mighty Elephants. I had to ask Coach Diggs, you might want to know this at home, how did they come up with the nickname Mighty Elephants? Well, they're Principal Joyner, she said that the Elephant has a great memory. So she said that sounds like a good name for a mascot. Mass Civic Science, they're like a big family. Kids go there to learn. A lot of people said they're a basketball factory. That's not what they're about. They're there to get an education. You know, the kids have to wear shirts and ties to go to school. We're only a school of about 200 kids in the high school. And that's how they got their nickname. Great memory of an elephant. And the Mighty Elephants for Coach Diggs, who's also the athletic director. He's been there for 14 years.
On North Broad Street in Philadelphia, not too far from Temple University. Ronnie Diggs and his guys hoping that this last 70 seconds belongs to them.
We deserve to be tied the way these two teams have gone at it in this game.
Hope you're not doing anything in a few minutes. Might have some free basketball.
Witherspoon, what a find! And Ruggery, it's the younger one in a huge spot. Kyle comes up with it. Watson can't convert. They get an offensive rebound, the bucket for Jackson, and a chance to give him the lead.
Cleaning up the glass. They have dominated on the offensive rebounding, and it's because of their position. They get great position around the boards. Take a look at it right here. Look at all the white shirts, perfect position, and then another opportunity. They had 3 shots because of their offensive ability to get the offensive rebounding, and now a big opportunity for Jackson at the line.
Only his 3rd field goal, can't convert though the free throw. Only the 3rd miss of the day from the line. Middleton making Witherspoon.
Witherspoon on the last offensive series. Mighty Elephants dialed up more of their pressure, and they went to trap Witherspoon. They're actually bringing 3 players out, and great job on the last offensive possession by Guilfoyle for Witherspoon to see the open Ruggery. That was an outstanding play, and a good job here by Witherspoon getting to the basket.
Another lead for Guilfoyle. Witherspoon has been massive.
You know, I think we said this last year when we had Olsh and Constitution with the number of players coming back. Same thing with this roster. You lose Luke, you lose 2 seniors for Guilfoyle, and 2 seniors for Mass Civic Science. And we could see these teams again. We said that last year. It almost happened. Both teams, last year's title matchup, both teams lost in the semis.
1 of 2 though. Big miss for Witherspoon.
They get the ball in the hands of the young man where you want it. Watson, dribble drive, dropped it off,
And it's Jackson, a 2nd straight bucket.
What a pass by Squid. No look behind his head.
Witherspoon wanted the lead. They have to foul. With 6.3 to go, and Jahad Watson will try and at least put a little bit more distance in front of the Mighty Elephants from the Marauders.
You're going to send him to the line. You have 6.3 to work with. Down 1. Take a look at this. Watch the pass by Squid Watson. Attacks the glass and throws it behind his head to Jackson, who was cutting in perfect position. That was a nice design set play. 2 guys that are comfortable playing with one another. You knew that Squid Watson was the guy. Then on the other end, you know, the way Witherspoon is playing, you can't regret him taking that shot. But you would think Luke Ruggery's the guy that's got the program where they're at, the senior. You know, you got to get him the ball. So now this was a good opportunity. You're going to have 2 foul shots. Even if you make both, it's still an opportunity for you to get a 3-point shot and send this game into overtime. So with 6.3, the Marauders are still in good shape. See how Mass Civic Science will shoot these foul shots. These are big foul shots coming at this end.
2 timeouts left for the Mighty Elephants, 3 left for Guilfoyle. And 6.3 to go to decide the 2A state title here from Hershey. Everything we expected it to be.
And more. the emergence of Witherspoon. A lot of people may not have known statewide how good he is. And Squid Watson has been awesome.
The front end of a 1-and-1 for Watson. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Elephants 5 of 8 as a team. 2-point game.
Big makes this one. You're still one possession game. 6.3. You'll need a 3-ball. You got to look to number 3 in Luke Ruggery.
I think Chris Drenning just signaled to his guys, get it over half court, and then they might call timeout. Missed it. Now they get the rebound and call timeout.
So now 5.2. You're going to have that pressure to try to then get the ball, advance the ball into a shooting position. So I think it would have been better for Guilfoyle if they could have advanced the ball to half court to give you that opportunity, because of the way that the Elephants pressure, they're going to pressure that ball. They're not going to play it any differently than they have all game as far as pressuring the basketball and making it a chore for the Marauders to get the ball up into a shooting position. But you would have to think, with 5.2 to go in this one, and Luke Ruggery is a guy you got to think about getting the basketball to and giving him an opportunity. The senior. It's been the heart of the program, raised the bar of this program. Work ethic off the charts. Will he get that shot? Will he get that opportunity?
His younger brother Kyle will be the inbounder.
At this point, you're going for the win with a 3.
Ruggery trying to get it over, and they're not going to get a shot off. Math, Civics, and Sciences with its first state championship since 2011, and its first as a member of AA.
The Marauders unable to get an opportunity at a shot. They couldn't get it off. Reason? The pressure. The pressure. The full court pressure that the Mighty Elephants brought all game, have brought all season. Trying to get the ball to half court. Ruggery struggled to get the ball with a pass right in front of our broadcast location. And the Marauders unable to come up with a shot, and it's celebration time for the Mighty Elephants of Math, Civic Sciences, the state championship. And I would say, a lack of respect, they earned a lot of respect today with this state championship performance.
And the chip on the shoulder ends up with a state championship. The 2-point victory for the guys from District 12. And when we come back, final thoughts. And of course, eventually, we'll meet with the Mighty Elephants, state champions here at AA from Hershey.
Relive the action with PCN. Did you know you can rewatch this and other PIAA championships with the PCN app? Download the app to start streaming today. You can also purchase digital downloads, Blu-rays, and DVDs of PIAA sports championships on the PCN store.
The Pennsylvania Supreme Court on PCN. Check PCNTV.com for listings.
How did that become law?
Does the governor get to decide everything?
Why was that person elected?
PCN wanted to help answer these questions by creating Civics 101, a free online educational tool to teach Pennsylvania students how the state government works. Stream video interviews with elected officials, tour the state capitol and governor's residence, and so much more. Go to PCNTV.com to start learning today. PCN Civics 101.
Chris, come on, we got a game. Let's go.
Let's go.
State championship in AA on the boys' side, going to Math, Civics, and Sciences. Led by 4 at the half, and they end up with a 2-point win for Lonnie Diggs and his guys. Let's turn it over to our public address announcer.
Luke Ruggery. Casey Smith. Will Helton. Matt Kenner. Ryan Nicola. Josh Willeroth. Evan Wondersea. Luke Adams. Alex Wood. Kyle Ruggery. Andrew Yanishak. Michael Woolridge. JT Johnson. Fabian Machado. Michael Montecalvo. Manager, Michael Narenberg. Assistant coaches, John Craig, Tom Goss, Mike Crownover, and Bishop Guilfoyle head coach Chris Denning. And now we would ask Luke Ruggery and Matt Kenner please step forward as District 6 Vice Chairman Ralph Cesari and District 6 Officials Rep Mike Hudak present the Marauders of Bishop Guilfoyle High School with the 2019 PIAA 2A Boys Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations to the Marauders of Bishop Guilfoyle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet your 2019 PIAA 2A Boys champions, the Mighty Elephants of Bath Civics and Sciences High School. Head coach Lonnie Diggs to present the medals, starting with the managers, Dylan Williams, Naeem Bayat Parker, Darian Prescott, Nassim Poplar, Zaki Fleming, C.J. Stevens, Marcus Middleton, Naeem Edwards, Nadir Barron, Devon Jones, Jabbar Slaughter, Shahir Williams, Majon Powell, Zaire Jackson, Samaj Mills, Jihad Watson, assistant coaches Jeremiah Wortham, Ro Burton, Feliciano Coggins, Curtis Stevens Sr., Dan Jackson, Chief Academic Officer Veronica Joyner. Principal Ofini Fadaidi. And Mighty Elephant Head Coach Lonnie Diggs. And now we would ask that Zahir Jackson, Jahad Watson, Samaj Mills, and Naeem Edwards please step forward. As District 12 Chairman, Mr. Mike Hawkins, presents you with the 2019 PIAA 2A Boys Championship Trophy. Congratulations to the Mighty Elephants of Math, Civics, and Sciences Charter School.
We all got it. Let's go, baby!
Now the celebration on for Math, Civics, and Sciences out of Philadelphia. Ends up being their first state title since 2011 and their first one as a member of AA. Matt Martucci, Phil Shaner. Boy, what a 32 minutes that we had on our hands this afternoon.
Unbelievable. I thought we'd have more points, but you remember yesterday when we talked with Coach and I said, would you be okay with a game in the 50s? Well, we had a game here in the 50s, but unselfish basketball. We saw team basketball. We saw some great individual talent, but they played team basketball. Got to the rim. Both teams played very aggressive. Great defense. Both teams after the ball. Great man-to-man matchups throughout the game. This was just an outstanding basketball game. I know it's a cliche, but sorry we had to have a team that didn't win because they both were winners. It was an outstanding game. So fun to watch. So entertaining. Both teams really put it on the line.
And I think you made the point, Josiah Witherspoon, they'll be back. Ruggery will graduate, but there's another run potentially in these guys.
No question. Yeah, no question about it. So 4 starters will be back for Guilfoyle. You lose Luke Ruggery, who of course best player in the history of their school, but they have some talent coming back. So does Mass Civic Science. They lose Mills and Squid Watson, but they have a lot of players back. And now